jump straight into it.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
So obviously we took care of business in game one quite comfortably in the end. Excuse me. Just finished reviewing a beer, so had a little bit of a carbonated burp there.
Center. It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Thank you for joining us for this playoff edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. You look at Denver, a successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And this is the game that gives them a chance to put the hammer down. I mean, if they can build on their Game 1 win with another one tonight, they'll have a stranglehold on this series.
Well, if you flip the script, though, a loss tonight in their home court advantage evaporates. And that would put a ton of pressure on them going on the road.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Denver with the ball. It's a three-point game. Payne passes to Knox. And he bangs it home with one hand.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in
Phoenix haven't started off well.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. First quarter just over a minute played.
Left that wide open.
So here's Denver. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
Nearly flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
Yeah, really balanced team. We saw a little bit of everything from them, and just about all of that everything we saw worked.
4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. It's rebounded by Towns.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
For Denver, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Payne gets a wide-open look. Another 3 for Denver.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Tiny. Got a piece of it. Screen by Russell. Payne kicks to Russell. Pass to Bradford to the middle. Knocked away. From outside the arc. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. He has 6.
Start off well.
I'll tell you what, they're turning this game into a drag race. Sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
Teaching what we do with Bradford
nice run here.
Next season. Obviously, we spoke about in the last game what I'm going to do with him.
Bodies on bodies.
Because he expires after next season.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Money-wise, it might be very hard to keep him.
There's the dish to Russell, and there's the pass to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low, up off the screen. And Russell puts it in.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team, and you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Passes it to Tiny.
If anyone's played a lot of 2K in the comment section,
It's
and you
tipped.
did play a lot of fancy drafts and a lot of different 2Ks, what are some of the best constructed sides we've ever
Pass to
created?
Bradford. He kicks it to Payne. Sinks the
How
triple.
many titles have you won
Payne's
in a
got
particular
6.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5
2K
buckets
series
are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough. Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Phoenix with the ball. They trail by 14. Here's Clement, and it's sent back by Russell.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're
just for people playing at home there. Obviously going on an 8-2 run. As you can see there, it is
boxing out on
Hall
every
of Fame
shot.
there.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Now here's Payne. 6 points for him. The pass to Bradford.
Good passing.
And again it's Denver.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Tiny after the Nuggets pick up 2. And pushing it up, here's Denver. And here's Payne. Russell sets a screen for Payne. Pass to Bradford. Feeds it to Russell. To the left wing. Shoots the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
And off to an incredible start here from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Here's Tiny. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Tiny's got 5.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all.
Oh! Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense. You got to take it.
And that replay sponsored by Kia and Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Payne passes to Knox. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Russell. The shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Pope. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. With his first shot attempt. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Pass to Knox. Here's Porzingis. Now here's Payne. He has 6. Towns with the steal. Here's Pope. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Slim's got his second basket of the game.
Let's call for a timeout there. Another little bit of a mini run.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. And the Suns here with a different look. Denver leading by 14.
So Henry have come back on. Brady's come back on.
Monroe outside.
Monroe's still getting a little bit of a look there with minutes.
Here's
what
Owens.
an Owens.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, you know, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Suns trail by 16.
Ooh.
Soft touch
Got there
off the
glass.
nicely.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Inside.
Ooh, bad
Ball
pass.
stolen. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Comes up empty down low.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
For Phoenix, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
So I really do like
And
the
there's
look
a minute
of
45
Brady
left to play in
going
the first.
forward as opposed to Drew.
Now good at Doris
I think
Burke, we had a chance
with
to talk to
Drew,
Coach
I could
Jeff
probably
Hornacek.
flip him and someone
I
else
asked him how his
for
team's mindset
better
was after
pieces.
that opening loss. He told me,
Oh.
we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And Phoenix has possession. 15-point game. .111 left in the first quarter. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Gary Owens
Really,
reminds me a
they've been
little bit
the
like
team here in the
cross
first
between
half.
a
Well,
Steve
they've been
Francis
grit and
and
grind,
a Tracy
working for
McGrady.
those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
And again, Denver with the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And they
Oh,
get
that's
it.
bad.
And that's 2 points on the layup. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Henry dishes to Monroe.
Got him.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Owens just comes on, already scores 10 points really quickly.
Second free throw, no good. Suns trail by 19. Here's Lee. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Owens passes to Monroe. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. The turnaround. That's tipped, but they get it back. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets
Not going
retain
to be able to
possession.
score off this play, I don't think.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, look out, and then you throw him stuff like that.
Ooh, are you kidding me?
How does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
That brings the score back.
So
That
as
definitely
we end
brings
the
the
first
score back a
quarter,
little bit.
already a double-digit ball game. Denver on top.
Nice little half-court buzzer beater there.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
We've got Russell. And it's Porzingis in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And the shot is good. 12 points for him.
Boy,
he's got weapons all over the court. Just no side, all over the court.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding.
Multiple players that can play multiple positions. All fairly good passes.
Here's Tiny. 6 to shoot. The feed now to Towns. From the stripe. Connects. The jumper drops. Towns has got his first points of the game. The Nuggets leading by 14. Pass to Porzingis. Got a piece of it. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. And it's Phoenix.
They're making a bit of a run here.
And he
making a bit of a
time
run.
his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Bradford.
Ooh,
A piece of it.
they got the block there.
Here's Tiny. He's guarded by Russell. And it's blocked.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding.
Good hustle, boys.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
To the middle. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Lee.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Bradford. Another 3 for Denver.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Suns trail by 15.
It's going to be definitely hard to trade Bradford with the way he's playing. I've got way too many guys. Way too many guys that have got very large contracts. Now,
yes, Kevin, during
if that late first rounder centre I can get can turn into something serviceable, maybe I flip Gabriel Russell's 20 mil contract there at the starting centre position, where I don't have to. Where I don't have to trade Bradford. Because I think Bradford's more a household name than Gabriel. He doesn't really do, like he doesn't smash the stats. But he is a good centre.
2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all
But
the way over
I find
here
also in this 2K16 is you can have serviceable bigs that aren't rated highly, who can do very similar jobs to highly rated centres. That's why part of the reason why I got rid of 90 overall Higgins at one point, because
that's his first foul. Denver leading by 14.
One, I couldn't really keep him with what his money was.
And Payne shoots it in.
And I felt like
you just don't see
at the time someone on my bench could have been doing a very similar job that he was doing, so hence why I went in a different direction.
I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Here's Towns. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. And you look at Tiny, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. Denver's gone off with a three-pointer tonight. They're a perfect 7 of 7. To the middle,
there you go,
here's Bradford. A beautiful reverse layup. 17 points in the game.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup
Bradford's
can be
just
just
filling
as
up that
sweet
scoring
and as pretty
column.
as a dunk sometimes.
Passes to Pope. The tray. And the shot is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Pass to Knox. And that one is hammered home.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot is good.
Hard to get
Knocks
that
just
one
blocked
off
then.
with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he
Come on,
did.
Bradford, cut
But
base.
boy, that was a nice job.
The pass for Bradford. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
And stolen by Payne. On up the court. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets.
Could have gone up there
other
with the
team
dunk with Payne,
scrambling
but
to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that
looks more like a
aggression has
shooting
allowed
night with
them to
Bradford
just
than
create
a
lot of
Payne.
havoc.
We'll just get
And
Payne's
boy, are they
assists up.
taking advantage. Ladid just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Passes it to Bradford. Screened by Russell. Payne. Another 3 for Denver.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Not too sure how the Suns
Here's
come back
Tiny.
from
8
this
points
game
for
by
him.
itself, but
And he gets it to go.
also how they come back from
Tiny's
the whole
got 5
series.
points in the quarter.
You know, huge height advantage there.
They're not necessarily
but
going.
because of the great body control,
Excuse me,
he's able
you're
to cancel
showing
that
there.
out.
Agreed. The body control is
They're not
essential in that
going
situation.
to
I mean, if you're
drastically
giving up
improve because of their
bunch
home
height,
court.
then
That's
you
for sure.
better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Here's Clement. And the shot falls short this time.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with
Oh,
their work
Green. There
on
you
the
go.
interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. And that's sort of been the story.
Very
here today,
interesting.
Suns
hasn't it?
Bradford
trail
and
by
Payne
20.
never liked each other early on. They both had the alpha male
Here's
tag.
Tiny. 10
Since
points for
Cecil
him.
Payne's turned
To the left
35,
wing.
he's lost that tag and he's now the better dog,
And 2 free
or the
throws
alpha
coming
dog.
up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Suns have been successful on 3
So
of
they've
their
been able
4
to
free throw
coexist
attempts up to this
this season
First
without
one falls
being
for
upset with each other, so that's saying good.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And the shot is good.
Scoring just doesn't
Credit
stop.
where credit is due right there. A terrific
Boys
assist.
come back on the bench and they just deliver.
Here's Clement. Rebound by Monroe.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And here's the fast break. The second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
A minute 42 left now here in the second. To the paint, here's Grady. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
The Suns have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And the Suns making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. To the left side wing. Owens passes to Monroe. Got a piece of it. Kicks it to Henry. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Got a hand on it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Suns trail by 19. And it's blocked.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Phoenix has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Middleton on the wing. The three. The shot misses. The Nuggets leading by 19 points.
Playing ordinary in patches, and they still can't make a dent in the scoreline. I'm calling it. This series going to be a sweep.
Third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
That's good. And Denver has possession. That will count. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Nuggets lead by 19. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
So we'll check the
2K
halftime
Sports
stats.
halftime show.
Won't skip this.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. For the Nuggets, they're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already, and playing incredible basketball, which has given them a huge lead at halftime. They just couldn't have asked for a better scenario. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher.
So there we are. I'm 90% from the three-point line.
And that's
I didn't start there long enough for me to comment on anything else, but we'll quickly have a look at that, guys. So we'll quickly have a look at that. We'll go over to game stats, team comparison. First half. There, I shot 77% from the field and 90 from the three-point line. Hit 9 of 10. My free throws, obviously not that great at 50%. I've had 8 turnovers to their 10 scores off that, and they've only had 4, but I've scored 10 off those 4 turnovers. Assists, I'm dominating there, smashing them in the rebounds. I've had 6 more steals. My points in the paint are quite high. My fast break points are quite high. Bench points are similar. So back to the second half.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. Suns trail by 19. And on the floor for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Here's Tiny. Down low. Here's Philemon. The shot misses. Nice
That was good
from Russell.
secondary coverage by Gabriel.
Knocks the pass to Russell. Dishes it to Payne. It's tipped.
Ooh. Thought I had him there.
There's a screen. Here's Pope. Nailed from three-point land. Slim's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Phoenix. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely.
Oh,
and that one, no.
Reversing. Turning back the clock.
That was an incredible reverse throw
Cecil
down right
Payne.
there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel. Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't.
You got that, Payne. That's in.
Wasted no time on that one. Payne's got 4 this quarter.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And it's Russell with the rebound.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
The dish to Payne. To the paint.
I'd love to see a team, CPU team, be constructed to be able to beat me.
He's got 7.
And Clark, that's really deflating.
And it all starts with the draft, because for me, it's getting harder and harder to try to get first, like, top 5 first-round draft picks. So there are abilities for other teams to rebuild from the draft, but there's also like little glitches, such as like if a team's got too many players and then they have 2 draft picks, sometimes you find like one of their draft picks, and it might be a late first back in the draft pool,
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek
because they weren't able to financially sign them.
That their offense needed to run through Slim.
Now that happens very rarely, but it does happen.
To be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out.
Stay on the ground, Euless.
And thank you for that, Doris.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Lets it go from deep. Denver grabs the miss. Russell's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Here's Tiny. Hands it from downtown. Tiny's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Suns. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. And Russell gets it to go. Suns trail by 19. And it's sent back by Russell.
Alright, my mini task for the game is try to get Bradford to 40 points.
He feeds it to Payne.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Phoenix has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. To the inside. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
And Phoenix making a change here. Lee's checked in. The Suns have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Philima. He's guarded by Russell to the wing on the left. Here's Tiny. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
They're doubling him now.
Pass to Porzingis. Denver passing it around. To the middle. Fires from 14. Russell, no good.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Pass to Knox. Fires for 3. Good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Their defense.
They're going to double Bradford. They'll pay.
Closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Taken away. Here's Clement. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. And Denver has possession. Out left to the wing. To the left wing.
Passing, boys.
And again, Denver with the triple.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Here's Grady. Again, the Nuggets score. Phoenix has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. A nice shot by Black.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
The Nuggets leading by 22. Screen by Monroe. Over to the left wing. Owens. Second chance shot, and the jumper falls for him. He's got 16.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's Garner. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Owens passes to Monroe. Out to the wing. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Peterson.
Phoenix has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. The shot no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. Feeds to Henry. Out to the right wing. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. The Suns shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. The pass to Peterson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Peterson's got his second bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's the screen. And there's the feed to Henry.
Great pass.
And again,
Great pass.
Denver with the triple.
Good
And really,
teamwork.
as the
This
three-pointers
game's
keep
an absolute
dropping,
shambles
you
for the
get the
Phoenix
sense
Suns.
that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Launches a three. Another three for Denver.
Man, oh man, Kevin. He's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
Here's Gardner. No good on the three.
Outstanding perimeter defense there.
I was tempted just to send the last quarter. That's how pathetic this game's been from the Phoenix Suns. They almost don't even deserve to play out the last quarter.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. We've got Payne. Hayward out there with
Owens,
Drew.
come on.
And it's Knox in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Henry passes to Knox. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And he finishes the break with the lay-in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Phoenix has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. There's the pick. To the right side. Middleton for 3. No good. Hayward with some nice D. The Nuggets shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. To the paint. It's tipped. And
Did say we were trying to get Bradford to 40, so we'll chuck him back on.
so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage. If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Nuggets foul call. That's his second personal foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Passes it to Barrett. Fires from 18. Rejected by Payne. Shot clock at 5.
2 big blocks by Payne there.
Payne. From outside the arc, and that one's good.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
It's deflected. Kicks it to Russell. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Bradford. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice
Probably need to
steal,
score another 8
the
points.
elevation,
We're
Kevin,
there.
on the finish.
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Baseline J on the way, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Peterson, finished off the break. Peterson's got 4 this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Rejected by Payne. Down low. And he's stopped.
Let's just have a look. 3 blocks.
What a pass to set him up.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The Suns have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Barrett. 14 feet away, and he recovers it. Peterson. The three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. To the right side. Dishes to Payne. Bradford.
Double
defended by
Bradford.
Middleton, and he gets it to go. He's got 36.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
Nuggets have gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th. Going
Too easy.
That's what they say,
Too
right?
That's right, he got it. And he was also safe with that jump.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Here's Bradford.
Put the Q on the rack, or do I try to get 50? That is the
To the
question.
rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays
Man,
up.
you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Payne grabs the board. Nuggets have gone
Try
on
to
a
go
tear
for
here in
3
the
here.
4th.
If
They're
he's
8 of
3, we'll
9
try to
on
go
field goal
50.
attempts in the quarter.
If not,
To the middle.
then we won't worry about it.
Pass to Bradford. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Screened by Russell. Off the pick. They double him with Middleton. Here's Knox. Just 5 on the clock. Great look there, but off target. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2.
We'll truck Bates on.
Start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Barrett. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
You know, sometimes the best way to attack size is to go right at it.
Payne with it. Russell, no good.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Payne passes to Knox. Here's Bradford. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And here's the fast break for the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to be a little bit more.
Probably won't get stopped to play now, and he probably will make those at 50 points.
Middleton outside. It's good from long range.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
There's the dish to Payne. Out to the right wing. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Clock at 6. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Pass to Bradford. Here's Barrett. Got a piece of it.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big time NBA play.
Only 4 points. He may actually hit the 50 mark.
And they
If there's
could
no
do
stoppage to
no
play,
wrong today,
he
Steve.
possibly
That's right.
well
This
could.
was a team performing to its Clark's fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible. You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
The Suns have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. 58 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Phoenix no good that time either. Denver shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Feeds it to Payne. He dishes it to Russell. Knocks the pass to Bradford. Ooh, the double clutch. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Clearly
Got to hit them both now.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And the first one drops. The Suns making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both
You
of
got
the
the
shots.
50.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Peterson. Got a hand on it. Pass to Bradford. Three-pointer.
Let's go 53.
And he gets it to go.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
Peterson the pass to Garner. Shot to stop the drought. And that one's good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Stolen.
That's the game.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And this
have
win
the
puts them squarely in the driver's seat of the
post-game
series.
stuff.
Up now, Greg, 2-zip.
And then I got to get to bed because I got to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning.
I mean, in fantastic shape.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
Surely it's Bradford.
It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
He was in a groove tonight, Ernie, Kenny. He's getting in that playoff mode already. Perfect timing with the postseason approaching. He had it all
Bradford's
going
pretty
on
much
the whole
just
game.
like a more
And
athletic
that's a wrap. For
Klay
Shaq,
Thompson.
Kenny the Jet, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.
And he's 2 inches taller. Have a look at the full stats there. Shot 22 from 25, 6 from the 3, 100% from the 3-point line, plus minus of 39. Payne had a pretty good game across the board, 4 steals and 3 blocks with a double-double. Russell had 11 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal and 4 blocks. Knox had a pretty good game, you know, fairly close to almost a double-double with 4 blocks. Very similar stats from Byron Grady off the bench there with 4 blocks in 9 minutes. And that's why I'm thinking of I'm going to go with him and look to trade Fred Drew II in the off-season. So we'll quickly go back into the menu, guys. I'm just going to click on this to go into the next game, just so if I turn it off I don't lose a game, because that sometimes happens. We'll quickly have a look at the Cleveland Orlando viewbox scores there. Game 3. Orlando won And there's the Magic team. Aaron Gordon. Schroeder had a alright game, I guess. Del Nilsson Carlos is actually fairly good. I've had him on my side. I actually drafted him. He's 6'9". He's a little bit slow, but yeah, he's actually not that bad rating wise. They didn't really have any standout players there. You flip over onto the Cavs side, and Gregory Ross, who was on my side last season. Sad to actually see him go, but I had to make that trade. I actually really had to make that trade, so unfortunately he went. Good to see him actually getting some decent minutes at the Cavs there. I also had Junior Clayton, drafted him, pick 11. He was my second pick in that first draft that had Cecil Payne in it there. Not a pretty average game from Bam. Edric Adebayo, not Bam. Sorry, different player. Anyway, guys, I'm going to hit the hay. As you can see, as I scroll down here, with the VC being turned off and the servers being turned off, yeah, some of my coaching staff isn't overly that happy, but what can you do? So before I go, I'll just quickly show you what I've tried to do with my side. So, not that this happened with him, but he does have a Keep It Real badge. Kristaps Porzingis doesn't have any of that badge. Let's have a look. That's another reason why I decided to try to get Russell, because I knew if he was going to suck being on the bench with Porzingis and Knox in his first season with us, that I'd be able to keep him at a fairly reasonable morale, because I'd be able to just use tough love and he'd be pissed off, but then use tough love in a press conference, not a press conference, but a meeting with the player, and it would generally go up by a little bit. So Gary Owens, same thing, keep it real. Hamry's been someone who's been sitting on my bench for a very long time, and he's not sucked once. Just a really good team player there. Henry's someone, after he, like in his sophomore season, I could see that he sucks, and I know he's got the low ego badge there, but it still doesn't matter in 2K. I don't think I've had that many low ego people that have had pat my back, and they've sucked in the second or third season. So Drew's another guy that I decided to trade for that had tough love. Greg Munro's just a filler player from free agency. He's my boy, but he's injured. Bates, not going to be an issue anyway. That's not why I signed him, because of his Keep It Real badge, but it definitely does help if he decides to suck it up next season. Anyway, guys, as you can see, I've got a pretty well constructed side there. I do have a fair few older players, with Porzingis and Payne being quite old, but the rest of my boys outside of Hayward and Munro are quite young, so I think I'm pretty good. I've just seen someone jump on, but you've just missed the show. Feel free to watch on playback, comment any of your thoughts on the game, and anything that you would maybe like to see me do in the coming seasons, and I'll leave you guys to it. Alright, it's out.